Hi guys, today's lesson is a review of order of operations. What I'd first like you to do is try to solve this problem right here, 15 minus 3 times 4 plus 2. If you notice, 4 different students solved the problem and had 4 different answers. Would you go ahead and pause this right now, use order of operations and solve the problem? We'll go ahead and solve it together right after you're done. So go ahead and pause right now and try to solve this problem. Alright, if you notice here, my very first step is going to be to rewrite the problem, rewrite the expression. So 15 minus 3 times 4 plus 2. And we're going to figure out what the answer is using order of operations. First, I need to see if there are any parentheses, brackets, braces, whatever grouping symbol there is in the problem, and I see right now there are none. So my second operation would be to see if there's any exponents in the problem, or repeated multiplication, and I do not see that there's any exponents there in this particular expression. Third, now I'm going to see if there's any multiplication or division, whichever one comes first from left to right. I do see that there's multiplication 3 times 4. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to solve. My very first step here is going to be to solve what 3 times 4 is, and I know 3 times 4 is 12. Alright? Next, I'm going to see if there's any other multiplication or division that I need to do in the problem, and right now I see that there's not anything left there multiplication or division wise that I need to do. So finally, my fourth step here in the order of operations is to do any addition or subtraction, whichever one comes first from left to right. Notice I said addition first, but that doesn't necessarily mean addition is going to come first when you solve, meaning this. You need to do addition or subtraction, whichever one comes first from left to right. Well, I see from left to right 15 minus 12 comes first, which is 3. And then I can go ahead and solve the problem now. 3 plus 2 equals 5. So that was the answer there, which if you look back, Alan said the answer was 5 and he was correct. Okay, and I'll go ahead and move that up there for you to see. Alright, so again, I like to put little symbols to keep track of my steps here so I don't get unorganized there. I can keep my steps in order and I know what operation I did. It would be really hard if you did all of this work in your head and just came up with an answer. It would be hard to help you out if you did not show your work there. Okay, let's go on to another example here. And sometimes you're going to see the word evaluate. And it will say evaluate each expression. And all that word evaluate means, guys, is just means to solve. So if you see the word evaluate, think of I just got to solve the expression, I got to solve the problem. Alright, this one right here is a short problem, but I'm going to show you this because a lot of people will make a mistake on this type of problem. First off, pause this and ask yourself the question, what mistake might people make? Alright, the part that people might make a mistake on is simply doing 6 plus 5, which is 30, and then 36 plus 5, which is 11, excuse me, not 6 times 5. 6 plus 5, which is 11, and 11 times 8, which is 88. Alright? Again, we're going to solve this using order of operations, multiplication. If I just have addition and multiplication in this problem, multiplication has to come before addition. So 5 times 8 is 40. And again, notice I'm using a little symbol to indicate that I'm doing 5 times 8 first. And now I can solve 6 plus 40, which is 46. Okay? So again, multiplication in this problem has to come before addition. And again, if you see the word evaluate, that just means to solve. Alright, one more example here with parentheses. Alright, haven't had a problem yet with parentheses, and here is your first problem with parentheses. I have to do, if I see parentheses, bracket, braces, whatever grouping symbol, I have to do what's in those first. Okay, so in other words, I have to do 4 plus 7 first. I'm going to do 4 plus 7, which is 11. And now I have here 3 plus 2 times 11. If you do not see a sign in between the number and the number that's in parentheses, you are going to need to multiply. Okay, and again, you'll be able to see if there's a sign, if there's a minus sign in front of the 11 or an addition sign. Sometimes you might see that, but if you do not see any of those signs, right now this means 2 times 11. Alright, so again, be careful that you don't do 3 plus 2 first. You're doing 2 times 11 first before you add, which is 22. And now I have 3 plus 22, and I can go ahead and add that, and that would give me an answer there of 25. Okay, so again, I need to do anything in parentheses first, and then my next step in this particular problem, I need to multiply 2 times 11. Alright, and 2 times 11 is 22, and then 3 plus 22 is 25. That is just a review of order of operations. Just make sure you keep organized and you go step by step and you don't try to rush too fast through the problem. Thank you.